Hey, blessed morning, grateful God family. I'm going to start off this episode this morning with a moment of silence for the individuals who lost their lives, for the Wilcox family of Georgia and the LaCour family. Hopefully I pronounced their last names correctly. But they unfortunately lost their lives early this morning in a car accident. And again, I want to be able to give a moment of silence, about 30 seconds. To be able to remember them, and again, the greatness that of the accomplishment that they had in their life, the impact that they had on people, and to be able to, bring their spirits back in the world, to be able to give goodness to other people. And it's going to start now. And again, excuse the noise in the back. Those my little kids. I know it's Family Day. But I might get directly into the daily verse. And then this Family Day episode, we're going to talk about the importance of Martin Luther King. Today's his birthday and the impact he had on myself and then my wife, and it's just for our culture and the United States as a whole. So the daily verse for the day of January 15th, 2023 derives from the book of Matthew chapter 7, verses 13 through 14, and it states as follows. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go into thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And again, it's from the book of Matthew chapter 7, verses 13 through 14. And again, for Family Time, Family Day episode, we're going to be able to speak on, again, the impact of Martin Luther King and, again, the impact he had for the culture and what, how it is today, basically. And, Martin Luther King was a civil rights activist. Me personally, again, being from Atlanta, and, he was born and raised in Atlanta, and the impact that he had, again, the choice that he made to be able to fight for something more than himself, fight for equal opportunity and equal rights for no matter what color of your skin is. We're all the same race, but we're different ethnicities. And it's important for us to be able to come together and join as one, especially in times of turmoil, in times of good, just any time. We should always be, try to be our best for one another and be there for one another. And that's what it's about. So that's what Martin Luther King did for me. He showed me that, we have to be bigger than ourselves, and not be small minded and think that we're better than somebody, and be willing to put yourself out there to better the world. And that's what I got from Martin Luther King. And again, his legacy and how he impacts the world still to this day. You can still see the things that we currently have going on in the United States. And okay. Okay, I'll clean it up. And again, the current statuses of how things are still played out in the Black American race here, not race, in the Black American communities in this state. in this country, excuse me. And again, we can never give up and never stop trying for all of us to be better and be on the same page as the human race, and continue to try to uplift one another and build each other up. So again, that's what Martin Luther King, that's what I got for him, from what he stood up for. Even with Malcolm X, those gentlemen, again, be able to put themselves out there to be able to, show that we can be equal in the world. And again, we all were born with God's blessing to be able to get up every day with breath in our body and, get out of bed on our own 2 feet. And we're all the same. We're going to live and we're going to pass. And in between that time is our choice to be able to do what we want to do what's right for ourselves, to better ourselves, but as well as to better the people that God has blessed us with on this earth. So, again, happy birthday to Mr. King and his family, and Dr. King, Dr. King and his legacy. And we appreciate you, and I appreciate you, and we love you. And I'm going to pass it over to my wife, and she can explain what Martin Luther King meant for her growing up and things of that nature, what she got from him.
It was just amazing seeing someone be the voice for our culture and everything. Like I know during them times it had been like a scary time, like knowing you were hated so much or treated so badly, and then you had someone that spoke how you felt and what you wanted and was an advocate for you. I know me years and years back, like looking as a little girl, like it was just amazing seeing someone fight for like our rights so that we can be where we was at that moment. Like we was in, like have the same opportunity as others, like equal or a chance to be equal. But he was the voice. Like God gave him an assignment and he used what he had to fight for us, his voice. And I am forever grateful for that and thankful for it. Like, just them times alone, like, I know for my ancestors, like my grandparents and everybody, they had to be scared. Like, nobody's gonna, like, really speak up like that because they don't want their family killed. They don't want to be beaten. They don't want to be hung. But he fought. And he was brave, courageous, like amazing. And I'm truly thankful for Dr. King and his family and the people that work with him. But happy birthday, Dr. King. And may you rest in peace.
Rise in glory. And again, the courage, it takes, a lot of people had the opportunity to be able to, speak up and do things of that nature. But again, he had the courage to, he chose to again stand up for what he believed in, for what he felt God called him to do, and we appreciate him. Again, his impact is everlasting. We benefit from it now, and it's sad to say that he even had to be able to, go through that phase in his life, and for Black Americans in the United States to be able to, have somebody civil rights movements and those type of things in this country, man. And like I said, you still have a lot of work to do. That's 50. It's not even 50 years from Dr. King passing. Well, that's about 50 years now. But still in that time frame, still fresh in a lot of people eyes. My grandmother was alive when Dr. King was out here marching and participating, and she was participating in these type of things to be able to, again, to get us to the point where we are now. So don't take the things we have now for granted. Because again, our ancestors did build this country up, but we didn't reap the benefits from their sacrifices, and now we have the opportunity to do that. And again, our ancestors paved the way for us, and we have to continue to do that for the future generations, for our people and our kids. We got to keep fighting. It's right. We got to keep coming together to try to again unite all of us on the same page and just have realization that we all want the best for one another, and that's what it comes down to. When you want the best for yourself, it'll trickle to the other individuals around you, and you'll have a larger impact. So y'all be blessed, man. Again, really be in the moment today. Cherish your loved ones again, man, because any day we can be out of here. Our life could be going great, but in the next moment, everything flashes before our eyes and we're not here anymore. So take advantage of today. Be in the moment. Again, show love and gratitude to yourself, to the individuals around you, and let's go forward and just better ourselves up. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in to our podcast on a daily basis. Check us out on all major podcast platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. Check out our YouTube channel, Grateful Gap Podcast. And we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be blessed out there. Check me out tomorrow for Meditation Monday. And again, condolences and love to the University of Georgia and those family members and the families of the lost victims. We appreciate y'all, the sacrifices they made on and off the field for their communities, all these type of things. And they'll always have a lasting impact on the state of Georgia and Athens and the world. So we love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, be easy, and we'll see y'all around. Peace.